It was a pretty standard after work evening for me where my boyfriend and I got home and did some after work Mario Kart, but then my phone started to light up as I got tagged in what ended up being a new game in my favorite JRPG series of all time in a direct I didn't even know was on. Whimsical gathering and exploration wasn't the only thing this direct had to offer though, as between the Japanese and English versions there was plenty to be excited about, especially for JRPG fans, and catching up on it the next morning I barely noticed the 30 minutes pass. So for anyone else who had other plans or want to relive the experience or hear my thoughts, here's what Nintendo Direct August 27th, 2024 had to offer, especially for the JRPG fan. This direct started off with the indie portion having Coffee Talk Tokyo warm my beverage-loving palate and Sea of Stars on the English side, which many people were happy about. Then the software portion began and Dragon Quest III HD 2-Day Remake came out to play and get some pre-orders for its release date of November 14th. After that, the cool-looking star Overdrive that will probably enter my home via my boyfriend was shown, and Disney brought back that Kingdom Hearts rhythm game system that I don't want to talk about but was mildly interested to see again. Powerwash got a Shrek collab, and a household appliance-based dating game was announced that threatens every dating sim we've seen so far. And then on the Japanese and JRPG side, Shiren the Wanderer 6+ got a DLC announcement that is a good reminder I need to try this fun-looking roguelike. After that, things heated up when a certain Dream remake got dropped and made my jaw hit the floor. Rumors of Trails in the Sky coming out for modern consoles came true in the best way possible, with The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the First being announced, and not only that, it appears to be a full remake. This means that fans of the series like myself who wanted to play the first Trails entries but have been a little put off by the older feeling and accessibility on modern consoles can finally play it in a new way that looks stylish, quick, and fun. It looks super anime in its new style, and frankly better than some of the newer games, so as I make my way through the Crossbell arc, this looks like a pretty attractive way to move forward with the series once I'm done. It's slated for sometime in 2025 and appeared in both directs, so we'll definitely get an English release, and is already one of my most anticipated games for next year. After being tickled briefly by some footage from Sword Art's upcoming actual online game Fractured Daydream and its Japanese release date of October 3rd, dreams came true, and what's easily the top thing I'm most excited for in this direct was announced. With smartphones Atelier Resiliana as the main Atelier offering right now, my itch for a console Atelier has been getting stronger and stronger recently, with all my hopes previously pinned on TGS. But as a nice surprise, we got this announcement for the next Atelier game now, Atelier Yumia, and I'm completely here for it. It looks stunning, with all the cinematics I was hoping would be learned from Resiliana seemingly present so far, with also exploration ideas kept from Ryza, and even some Monster Hunter feeling flair that is a great direction for this series to continue in. Additionally, Yumiya herself seems to be a cool combo of cute and Valeria style cool. I like her lamp thing, and the theme of memories dropped everywhere would set the grounds for this to be a cool, potentially memories themed new trilogy. And finally, on a personal note I'll talk about soon in other videos, I've been drowning in Resiliana stuff thanks to its daily nature that makes me so ready for the relaxing pace of console Atelier to return with its balance of exploring beautiful scenery and deep systems, and I've already started making room for it in my gaming time, as it's definitely been something missing from my year. Overall, it's everything I could have wanted from an Atelier announcement, with it coming early 2025 to all consoles, even Xbox, so everyone can play. And I'll be counting down the days to its upcoming livestream with more info on Monday and release date next year as a new wonderful Atelier world I can't wait to get comfy in. After the absolute joy of seeing Yumi again announced, I was naturally in a pretty positive mood for the rest of the direct, and silly things became a lot of fun. I got a kick out of Fitboxing 3's pop soundtrack, the chaos that is Goat Simulator 3, and the shop simulator about Doraemon and Dorayaki on the Japanese side, and the 100 lines still looking like a Danganronpa's spiritual successor Dream, and then Direct continued the heat with another big JRPG revival. I've tried the Tales of games before, and the few I've tried are probably from how good I always thought Tales from Graces looked. It was one of those games I'd always look at on the shelf at game stores when I was more JRPG curious because I liked the art, so seeing it get a remaster is a great excuse to finally try it. In fact, with some of its sharp facial expressions, I thought it was a remake like some of the other things on this list, but I guess it's just an update that looks really good. It includes its DLC, meaning it's a complete version, and great for newcomers like me who again prefer the the more modern look and feel that its brush up will give. It's coming January 17th next year, and I hope I get to see what this game that's always intrigued me is about thanks to this re-release. After this point, the JRPGs really kept coming, with the ones I'm about to mention being ones I'm interested in too. Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven continues to look great as its October 24th release date approaches. Farmagia looks like a fun farmy fairy tale, and then actually Fairy Tail looks great in Fairy Tail 2, which looks just as fantastic as the first one. Next was a pretty classic JRPG remake announcement that I'm pretty sure many were excited for, and was the first time I can say I've been truly excited to try this important series too. Suikoden 1 and 2 received a remaster announcement, and I never realized how close visually the style of Suikoden 1 and 2 was to the newer Eiyuden Chronicles, although it naturally makes sense as they are by the same creator. Maybe it's because now I've played a little of Eiyuden, or the remaster reminds me of an HD 2D experience that means this one looks like something I could very much get behind, and I'm happy about that as I know this series is a true JRPG classic. I hope fans of the series and Yoshitaka Murayama are excited, and it's great this version will let it reach more people, hopefully including myself in March of next year. Direct started to wind down at this point, with its big drops mostly done, but the finishers in both presentations gave a couple more things to look forward to. The Western side had the new announcement that Yakuza Kiwami is coming to Switch for the first time, bringing the world of Kamurocho and the series' first entry to Switch as another thing to enjoy on October 24th. Aside from the existence of prequel Yakuza 0, this was the first official Yakuza game to come out, making it another great release to help those wanting to start this series from the start. The next game I'm about to mention might have excited me a little more, but I'm always up for the interesting story and takes on Japan the world of Yakuza and Like a Dragon brings, so it served as a good cherry on top of the English side of this direct, with Japan's one having a similar exciting finish too. I love a good Rune Factory game, so I was naturally excited to see Japan's side of Direct fully embrace this next entry as its closer, even if it's one of the less talked about titles from this Direct. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma looks gorgeous with more modern graphics, but the same gameplay feeling of battling contrasted with farming, with new farming abilities to match its old Japan theme looking interesting, along with the fact that you can make buildings now, still with everything fans love about Rune Factory with its marriage elements and woolies, making it look like an elevated version the series fans know and love. It's due out in spring of 2025, and to me was the perfect finisher to a great direct that proves the future is looking incredibly bright for JRPG fans this year and next, with so many exciting and high quality releases to look forward to playing. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what your favorites were from this direct and if you'll pick any of these up. You can like and share this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more JRPG content like this, and ring that bell to get notifications on whenever I post so you don't miss a thing. You can check out more videos here, and you can find me on social media on X, Facebook, and Instagram, all at JRPG Jungle. Links to those will be in the description below, and until next time, thank you, bye!